Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Samuel now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Brown 80!
First toe to the game for James Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, in case they haven't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix now. Dump off to his fullback. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, Shaq.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Reload. Nike, get ready.
On second down, Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 23-yard line.
All set now, first and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready, take off.
Another carry for Robinson. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Robinson again here on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Go! Viking, 18! Outside in, watch your key. Playing like you mean it.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
Here's Robinson up the middle. There's so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. 19, go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown, and the score will stay at 6-zip. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Samuel now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Middle. Is that?
Again, it's Cook. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Look out!
one for Cook. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Cook trying this one up the gut. There's not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Has it at the 7. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go.
Trying for it with Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it to his running back. down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Here we go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons trailing in the early going. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Finds some time left. He tucks it and takes off. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
From the shotgun, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9, go.
Looking inside the red zone. Back to Pitts it goes. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Track 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Penix working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Viking, 8, come 19, come 19.
Again, Penix to the air. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw again. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Round 80! Alert, 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 alert!
Allen now on first down. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Back to the air. Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Okay, ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Final throw before the break. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will extend their lead as time expires in the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And again, it's Penix. It's caught. But he can't get in for 2. They keep him out, and that is how this first half will end.
Bill 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Penix. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running left is Robinson. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. All the way, that's it, for the touchdown! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown!
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought that was pretty good. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manageable second down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a give to Cook. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Billy Bowman on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
start a step before the 30, or right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Bills first down.
319.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
56, 56. We go.
They'll try the right side with Cook. He has room past the 25. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
180. Alert.
Trying it left side with Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Here's Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
Brown 80. We go.
This is Cook. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trail at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
180. What's up?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix now to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 2 here, and the Falcons will have a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Penix to throw. Makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Drop low 80.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Penix off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Go.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Robinson on the toss left side. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
19, right in.
Fourth down. Penix escapes out to the left. And the defense escapes. And a nice ride going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Round 80!
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Alert! Alert! All 52. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Alert! 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 What's that?
Allen to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
319! Done. Monday. What's that?
To the air again, Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long.
56, 56. We go.
To throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. To throw again, it's Allen. Hits it through the middle. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
And the Bills first down.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's first and 10. Again, Allen to the air. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's another Bills first down.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Play fake. Now Trubisky to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Prime getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Alert!
Looking to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and goal.
He spikes it here. 18 seconds to go. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Alert! 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 What it is? Monday. Captain. Help! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Hey, home. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 21.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Reload.
Here's a toss right side. Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
TJ Sanders. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going